Hello guys, today I have my cockpit here finally with me with kinda like a new setup, and so today I'm going to be in Forza Motorsport doing a sprint race in Brands Hatch. So here we go. Today I'm driving the Ferrari 458 Italia GTC. As you guys can see, this is a very nice GT grid.
No.
Very competitive with lots of Ferraris, Dodge Vipers, Porsches. Today I'm going to be talking and driving, so I hope I don't mess up too much. I'm going to be starting in the middle of the grid today. We are going to be driving the Ferrari 458 GTC.
Ferrari is back!
So we have a really nice GT grid around us. I'm going to be just adapting to the cockpit right now, so my driving might be a little bit scuffed. At the same time, I'm just trying to get used to driving and talking at the same time. Usually I need to shut up to really focus on what I'm doing.
This is the place for a clean race. YOLO!
Yeah, I got very clumsy and I was able to just slot in a few places. I'm trying to get close to the front as quick as possible, so the start of the race was a little bit aggressive, otherwise I would be wasting time behind slower cars.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no passion, there is no fucking mindset in this football club. Nothing is there.
Oh, a bit too much. I think the curb or the AstroTurf saved me there. I got to be careful with the throttle. Can't be too throttle happy because then I'll spin out the rear tires and they will overheat. Sometimes overheating gets really bad in Forza, so finally a clean move. Now I'm following this Audi R8. I don't think the Audi is fighting me for the championship. There was a Dodge Viper that was very consistent in the front on the other two races on the Virginia short circuit. And some other circuit I don't really remember. Here. This time I was able to control it better over the inside curb, but then I almost went wide on the exit. It's a sprint race, so I really need to push if I want to win the race. But now that I'm closer to the front, I just don't want to be in it. Not an ideal place for an overtake. I hope I don't get any penalty. Oh, lucky I didn't get any penalty, but now I must focus on getting P1, which is another Audi R8. These Audi R8 seem to be performing really well in the GT classes. I'm just getting used to the cockpit, so I'm not really pushing as hard as I usually could before this 2-month hiatus period. I'm definitely taking
3 remaining.
a little bit of a more careful approach now. This was strange. The AI seemed to be braking way too much, almost trying to let me go through, while at the same time parking the car in the apex. So right now I think I'll just cruise to victory, if I don't pin it or do anything too stupid. I'm even feeling more confident to push the car a little bit more aggressively now. I seem to be pulling a little bit of a gap. I'm overspinning the rear tires a little bit too much. This gap could be bigger right now. So it's always faster to adapt to the cockpit, you know, when you get better gear. It's always faster to adapt to a cockpit than to a desk setup, especially because with the desk setup it's really hard for me to get this much stability. And so 1 or 2 days after setting up the cockpit, I'm already performing like this. This is kind of like my first fully fledged race here in Forza Motorsport since I got the cockpit back with everything together. The tire wear is insane. I'm on medium tires and the tires are just melting away. I think I was being too aggressive before, and right now, because I'm going a little bit more careful, I think I'm pulling a much bigger gap. So skimming the tires too much can be very bad for the speed. That is kinda realistic, even though this is far from being the most realistic thing in the world. And you can slide the car a lot. It's very forgiving on that part and on how controllable the car is while sliding around. But I really enjoy some setting that I have on the force feedback that gives me loads of information about the behavior of the rear axis of the car.
But yeah, I first off I have to thank myself.
So we finished first with the difficulty on 7. I think I could have had the difficulty on 8 because I was lapping almost 1 second faster than the field. There was a BMW M8 that was actually pretty quick, almost half a second quicker than everyone else as well. And I left a lot of time in the track because I could have went for a smoother driving like on the last lap.
Do you think you're now the greatest?
Do I don't know if I'm the greatest, but I'm probably in the top 1.
So now Forza Motorsport has lots of different new things with the new update, and we have lots of things that we can explore, trying to get the new racing suits and everything. We have this new career event that we need to get through to get a suit. We have also this new option with the challenge hub, which for me is something new. I have no idea how this works. I'm going to have to check this out, but I'm curious about getting the suits. So I need to be doing some touring car races as well, in order to get liquid earth suits. I have new featured stuff in the spotlight. This is going to be very interesting. On the spec series we also have the GT3 this week. Well, my safety rating got a little bit lower than usual. I used to be in A safety rating, but you know, when you're driving in a desk setup it's always very tough. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave your likes, comments and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and see you on the racetrack.